Hi, boys and girls. It's Professor Sal, the Art Gal. Today we're going to do some art with watercolor paint. Now, I heard from your teachers that you all received a beautiful set of watercolors. Oh, I love that. It looks like a rainbow. But here's what's going to happen today. I'm going to teach you exactly how to use your watercolor paint set. The first thing you're going to need is a glass of clean water. It's kind of fun if you can find a clear glass, especially a plastic one, just in case it gets knocked over. I do have paper towels ready, just in case there's a mess, but just like science, art can be messy, and that's a fun thing. The other thing you will need, some paper, and moms, I'm going to encourage you or dads or grandmas to cut that big sheet of paper right in half, because it's easier for children to fill a small piece of paper than a big piece. The other thing we have is a coffee filter. And that's gonna be another fun thing we can practice paint on. But today's lesson is pretty much about how to use a watercolor paint set. So I've got my water, I've got my paper, I've got my paint. Now these paints are a little trickier because you do need a little bit more water. So you're going to take your brush with the water, you're going to say water. Now you're going to pick a color and you're going to go around 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have your paint on there, and now we're going to make some lines. Ooh la la! Just trying to get the paint off the brush. Beautiful lines. Any line you want, up or down or sideways. Then you take your brush and you put it back in the water and you rinse. Oh, good, all that green is coming off. Now I think I'm going to choose red. Again, choose your color and go around 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to make some more lines just all the way across my paper. This is beautiful art. Ooh la la. I like to say ooh la la when I'm doing my artwork because it's so beautiful. Now, what do I have to do? Water, color, paint. Always say that when you're doing this because it helps you remember. Water, color, paint. Oh, que magnifique. Look at that. What a beautiful picture. Ooh la la. Now, not only can you paint paper, we'll put that down, you can actually paint a coffee filter. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Same thing, water, color, and then paint. Ooh, look, you can see through it. It's almost like you can see right through it. Water, color, paint. You can paint almost anything that's white. It wouldn't work as well if you do watercolors on blue and green paper. The colors don't pop, but on water on white, watercolor paints on white pop. Isn't that beautiful? Actually, I did this one by folding it in half. If you take a coffee filter and you fold it in half, and then you paint on it, let's try it. Water, color, paint. Water, color, paint. Okay, I've got 2 colors. Let's see what happens when I open it. Ooh la la! It's on both sides now. When I did this one, I used red and green and blue and yellow and black. And let's see what happened. Red and green and blue and yellow and black. And if you want, you could even make a little butterfly out of your coffee filter, which is really fun. Simply by using watercolor paint, paint your coffee filter, and then pinch it with those little pinchy fingers. And you see, this is called a clothespin, little wooden. You pinch and it opens like an alligator. Ow! Yeah, don't put your finger in there. Put your paper in there, and now you have a beautiful butterfly. So watercolor painting is so much fun. It's one of my favorite things. I practice using other colors over here. I made a rainbow. I even painted, if you can believe this, on just a simple white paper towel. I like to make lines and circles. Over here, I took a piece of paper. I just did stripes and made circles. But the fact is, with watercolor paint, you can actually paint a picture of something. And these are little apples. I started by just making a circle. I did yellow, green, and red apples. Then I filled it in and painted. Then I took a little brown and made a little, just the apple, the very tip of the apple. Yeah. Now this is what I wanted to show you today. You can do this, boys and girls. I know you can. So you want your half a sheet of paper, and you're going to get your water, and then you're going to get orange paint. 1, 2, 3, and look, I'm going to paint a circle. What do you think I'm going to paint? This is how easy watercolors are. Rinse, get a little bit more water on there. Do you think it's an apple? No, it's not an apple. Do you think it's a banana? No. Did someone say they thought it was an orange? It could be an orange. It actually does look like an orange. But I thought if I put a little stem on the top, I could make a pumpkin. That's what I was making. Did you see how easy that was? Just a circle and paint it in. Have fun with your watercolors and make sure you show your teacher some of your artwork. They would love to zoom in and see the artwork you've been doing. Thanks for watching Professor Sal the Art Gal with watercolor paint. Have a good day. Keep painting.